What's up, YouTube friends? Another day, it's another video, and it's another whale-like maneuver from your favourite free-to-play whale. But what is this maneuver? I hear you ask imploringly. Well, let me tell you. I decided I'd just max the egg. I sort of miscalculated a little bit and have spent a lot of the last 24 hours scrambling around for some final gems. I now have 2,440 gems. Here come my last 5. Oh, and it was pretty nice. That's not too bad. Right, so we managed to get, I'll tell you what, this was utterly ridiculous. So on my main account, I also maxed the egg, and I think I got 10 fragments of the Dragon Breath bow. I also went for the Dragon Breath bow here. So I did 100 spins, so obviously I got these, whatever these are, 21 you get for free. I also got 53 fragments individually. I had 48 fragments from 47 spins, so it slowed down a lot. In fact, no point in me actually finishing it. But, you know, I wanted to max an egg on this account, so that was pretty mad. So I now, well, I'm ready to craft the ring when I have the blueprint, but I also am ready to, well, crit a Dragon Breath bow at some point in the future, very much the distant future. And we must now look at the fact I have, 40 gems, which is going to be slightly upsetting with William Wallace coming to on Tuesday, but at the same time, I'm on holiday for a week from tomorrow, so I thought, yeah, let's clean out the gems. Right, so KVK, we are now 10 days in. The highlight of it very much for me is this little thing here. I'm 51st in the honor roll. I have been grinding like a mofo, it's fair to say. The low light has been trades. I think they've got a little bit better. Oh, we got a new redeem code. God for that was arc, right? Yeah, we did the arc. Luckily, I got attacked very quickly, so we got our 10k points and sodded off. Yeah, so the actual trades have got slightly better. They're still not great. Here we go. I swarmed someone down earlier, but look, they're back up into respectable levels since we stopped fighting against 08. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure what's actually happening with the rest of the KVK. I know that we're still fighting. When I went to sleep, we were owned this zone, and now we're fighting in it, and then we were fighting, excuse me, in this zone. It's not for me to say. I just turn up and fight. So we're now fighting here, right? Just so I know, I've just done my arc, so I'm going to go join in here after this video. But yeah, KVK is really tough if you're free to play, even if you're a massive free to play whale like I am. In fact, let me just restart the client because it's incredibly slow. Take you through a few things and ask opinions. It's exciting. Okay, it should be a little quicker now. So I find myself in a position where I just need blueprints in order to make the egg. There's the egg there. The egg's on my mind, the ring. I need 51,700 more. I'd love to just grind barbarians and get more and more crystals. I'm still going down the pure eco route, being the old F2P, 2P even. As you can see, none of my attack things are in any way done, even though I can do this one now. I just want to make sure I get plunder and carrot gift as high as possible. And after that, I'm going to start, well, I can even get that, which is it. After I get them, I'm going to finally go down and start finishing up some combat. So hopefully by zone 7, I'll be able to A, fix that flickering light, and B, be able to fight with a degree of confidence. I don't know if this is the right way to go for free to play. I just feel it's the only logical thing to do. Basically, I'm either have a fighting chance now or actually have decent crystal tech later. Again, something I've really learned as the free to play journey continues is that you really need to be high on this leaderboard. I'd love to get the top 20 for the conquest coin, but mainly I'm just doing it to grind crystal after crystal after crystal. I think I'm on about 13 million spent now. Oh, I'm nearly 15 million spent. It's a lot more than I thought. I'm still doing the same thing with the bastions, but being a little less patient. Oh, anyway, the nice little redeem code. I'll tell you what, maybe you haven't seen the redeem code. Let's see what you get for it. Presumably a gold key. A gold key, a 3-hour speed up is my prediction. Gold key, 3-hour speed up, 3 silver key. I was basically right. Okay, well, you know, if you missed that particular redeem code, I won't worry too much. So that's the crystal stance. The marches still exactly the same. Still, they're trading better now, but it's because we're fighting against weaker opponents. So again, I have two options. First one, which I'm almost certainly going to do, is craft that ring as soon as possible. The problem with doing that is then I'm completely out of materials. The next thing would be the KVK helm when I get materials. Extend on from the problem, if I ever do decide to migrate back to KVK2, which I know won't be possible for much longer, having a ring and a KVK helm will make my march not particularly good. That being said, I don't really want to migrate back. I'd only be doing it for self-preservation because it's bloody difficult fighting in this this Imperium level KVK, let me tell you. But if anyone thinks strongly I should do something else, it's just refine this, I think, and I might be wrong here, but I think I have 3 blue, well, let's just combine them, right? Combine that, 1. Yeah, should have. Maybe it's just 2, so then we got 23 of these left, plus 46, that gets me to 69. Yeah, so I do. I have 2 more, so I have 3 bows. So I could conceivably refine the bow. Is it a silly move to refine the Dragon Breath bow? I mean, we're never going to go for the KVK bow now that we've got all these Dragon Breath fragments. I kind of think it's a needless move, especially when we need a... Yeah, it's a stupid move. Now I think about it, this is our second set, very incomplete. This is our third set. So incomplete that we could consider breaking it down, basically. Just keep the shield, keep this. Making the second and first set a little bit better. So unless someone tells me strongly otherwise, I'll just ignore the fact that we could go and crit the bow, because it would take a bloody long time. But that was that was thought pattern number 1. Number 2 is thinking about doing a new series, which was mentioned in stream. Basically, it's a free-to-play account, but it's only streamed, and basically any money that gets donated goes into the account. The only problem is what we call it. Hey, that's the VIP sorted. I like the name Only Greg's, which was suggested in stream. I was like, Welfare Greg, Help a Greg Out. They're great names. I don't know if it would take off, it would be in any way interesting. I don't know where I'd get the time for it as well, but if that's something you think would be even remotely interesting, let me know, because I'm always on the lookout for trying new things and gems. Now I look at it, we're pretty much wiped out of cavalry. I've made the cardinal error, and I keep making it, of reinforcing with tier 5 cav. I've stopped somewhat now, but you can see I've taken 175 tier 5 cav deaths, which doesn't seem much, but when you consider I only have 345 left, I've already lost a third of what I had available. So I don't mind losing some more archers. I'm just considering I can run a 310k cav march. It was a little foolish to do all this. So I'm going to have to train some troops at some point. My farm is practically wiped out of troops. In fact, I'm near the top of the Lord of War thing, you know, where you get the 20 god heads, just because I felt like, well, I need some more troops on it. Now that I'm so low on main account troops, I've finally listened to wisdom and done what everyone else is doing and started farm filling. See how many losses we've got there. I assumed I'd have been kicked, so I bubbled up, never mind. Anything to protect? Nope. Can't even do that. Basically, I'm just filling everything and anything. I think in terms of losses... Oh, we've hit over 50. It's not that bad. It's not that mad at all, but yeah, we're quite low troops-wise here as well. I don't know what that's doing. Send him home. So I'm doing my bit. The tragic thing is I'm cautiously aware that my farm might get more kill points than my main in this, which would A, be quite good to show how much I've used my farm, and B, be utterly tragic and pathetic. How many... Yeah, my farm has 704k severely wounds, which is coming up fast on my main account. Oops. Bad. Well, it's going to get a few more now. I see. Pretend we didn't see that. Pretend we didn't see it. So in terms of the zones, I think we're now fighting against water in this fog-ridden zone. Shame for actually, I won't do that because I might want to teleport. Bring Archer's farms. I'll be right over, friends. We're trying as and where to fill with farms. We're fighting against very strong kingdoms. It's very, very tough, even for a massive whale like me. we finished by going back on the main. As I said, I'm away on holiday now for a week, so I don't know how much I'll be able to play. There's every chance I really can't do it all. I'm going to cruise, so, you know, Wi-Fi at sea. I've heard anecdotally that the Wi-Fi on this boat isn't the best, and even if you pay for additional Wi-Fi, you basically get nothing. So I don't think I'll be able to fight from the boat, which is why I'm trying my hardest to get every single kill point now. But I'll try my best. We've got AM to look forward to tomorrow. We've got max level. Like, this is, as a free-to-play, getting 1,880 points, begrudgingly with the 11 out of 11. I feel quite impressed myself for this. 1,800 is the minimum people needed to avoid a fine, and looks like the vast majority of people have done it. Vast majority being the case. Some still need to go through. We're going to win, so we're going to get some good rewards for that. That'll be quite good. That'll be a nice little way of restocking. We really need to train some troops up, as I said. Our speed ups in troop training are quite low. We're still very well stacked here. I just don't want to push needlessly now. I want to do it when there's a Bastion event or something. I know there's a Lord of War event now, but I want my farm to win that one. I don't want to take anyone's heads on a farm because they're useless. Here you go, Gregan farm 6. I could conceivably win that and get myself 20 extra heads, which wouldn't go amiss, and be able to get Zug up to the next level. Nope, I lied. I'd be able to get Herman up to the next level, but I don't think a player of my power needs an extra 3 million power, to be honest. Just waste for the kingdom. Right, so that's it. We're going to go back down here and fight, I think. I just follow markers. I just follow orders. I think it looks like we're fighting on two fronts at the same time, somewhat. Our enemies control both of these zones. Sadly, our allied camp is finding itself zone locked, I think. So that's not great for us, is it? But it does mean we get loads of fighting. So loads of chance for me to get really bad trades and yeah, whine about it. My pillow. With that out of the way, thank you very much for watching. I'm glad you experienced what it's like to be a free-to-play whale. And if you'd like to give me some gems, please beg in. And wish me a nice holiday. I'll see you all in like 10 days. Ciao.